Alright, what is up everybody? So macroing and AFK farming in Anime Defenders just got way better, and I'm going to go ahead and show you why in this video. So I recently uploaded a macro video on Anime Defenders, how to AFK farm at the Infinite Windmill stage after Update 2. Now that macro does work, that method is fine, but there are some improvements to be made, both with the movement and mostly with the setup. So there is this new Roblox UI, and when I was recording that macro, I didn't really put too much effort into finding out how to get rid of this, but there is a way to get rid of the new Roblox UI and go back to the old, and that is what I'm going to teach you in this video to make the setup not so bad for the macro. So to get rid of the new Roblox UI changes, what we're going to do is use Bloxstrap, and you should be able to find it. Just press your Windows key, type in Bloxstrap menu if you have it downloaded, which you should. Then you're going to go to your FastFlags here, go to FastFlag editor, and then click Add New. Now when you first go to the FastFlag editor, it might give you a little disclaimer thing that you need to know what you're doing. All these changes can always be reverted, don't panic too much. This just pretty much means don't type random gibberish into this because it will change your Roblox configs. So what you're going to do is go to import, and you're going to paste in this exact thing you can find. I'll probably throw it in a pinned comment. It'll be in my Discord server. It's pinned in general, a little tutorial on how to do this, and then I'll also have it in the description. You want to paste in exactly what this is, and you're going to click OK and hit save. And you should see that you have a fast flag here, just this with the value false. That is going to pretty much get rid of the new UI. With that saved, we're going to want to restart our game. As I'm loading in here, I restarted my game. You can see that that menu all in the top left is no longer there. Also ignore the metal. Yeah, nothing is there anymore with that big blobby new UI. It is back to the old. And this also means you don't have to worry about the voice chat button anymore. I did have the voice chat button for my main account. It's not here with the old UI, which is perfect. So now if you have this set up, we're ready to go make the new macro. For this macro, we are going to be using 4 accounts. I do have a video on how to set that up. I'll throw it on screen. And I think there's one thing that changed about that video, which I have in the pinned comment, but it should tell you everything you need to know about how to set up all these windows, how to get them in the private server and everything like that. So make sure you pay attention and watch that video if you need it. And once you have TinyTask with all the 4 accounts open, we are now ready to go start recording our macro. This is going to make you around 80,000 gems and 300 rerolls per day, and you can find it in my Discord server, link in the description. So the first thing we want to do when recording the macro is to fail an infinite with every account so that we can return to lobby. Now you want to make sure first that your UI looks like mine, how it's on the old, from what we did with Bloxstrap earlier, and if it all looks like this, you have your top tabs overlapping the bottom, we're ready to go. We're going to start a recording on TinyTask and click back to lobby, starting with the bottom right. And why we do that is to make sure that after we go through this full cycle of returning to lobby, that the top windows are once again overlapping the bottom, just like it was how we started. Now I'm going to wait until that top timer hits about 25 seconds to give anybody some extra time, because I do share my macros in my Discord for anybody using this, so 25 seconds, and I'll start making moves. And what we're going to do is first click onto the bottom right again, get rid of the leaderboard with tab, get rid of this little red X, and do that with every single account. So again, the button is tab to get rid of the leaderboard, we're going to do that, and then click off the red X. Now we're going to start with the bottom right again, and we're going to do the movement portion, which is you're going to hold W, and then you're going to hold right, then W again, and then left, and then back. You'll see it here, and this is going to work with every spawn. We're going to hold W a little bit extra after we hit the wall. Then we're going to hold right. We're going to do that for about 5-6 seconds. You're going to walk forward, then left, then back. We'll stop at this little index. You can do that with every single account, so you'll see it from all the different spawns here. I got a couple different ones, a lot of variation here. You're gonna hold W. Now once our main account gets here, we're actually going to hold left, we're going to hold A on our keyboard, and walk straight in the play area here. Click on Windmill Village, Infinite Mode, confirm. We're going to walk in with every single account here, just by holding it to the left. Once they're all in, we can start our infinite run here. And we're going to be ready to place our units in the bottom left and bottom right on every single account. Again, you need a mythic in every account. I don't know if I said that in the beginning of the video, but it is kind of necessary for the new spawns on this map. You can spawn on a lot of hills, so we need units in both the bottom left, bottom right on every account. Now once you're sure you have every unit down, we're going to start upgrading on our units. You're going to do that just by clicking around, wiggling your mouse in around the area you placed them, and then clicking the upgrade button. Now for the accounts on which you can't see the unit, obviously you're going to pretend and try and memorize where that update or upgrade button is. So for me, it's going to be right here, right about this middle blank on the bottom of it. And we're going to click onto where the unit would be, and then onto where the upgrade button would be. You can see I got it pretty accurate. If I were to click on the other unit, it would have upgraded it. So you just want to do this for every account. You want to even pretend that you're upgrading the units, even if you can't. You want to pretend you can. Now for this one, it's very tricky because I have nothing to base it off of. I kind of have to guess exactly where the upgrade button is. So I'm going to use the other account to my advantage to kind of line it up where the upgrade button would be. Then click about like right here. Now you do have to have a little bit of knowledge on where the upgrade button would be. I'm going to use this as a kind of like a landmark, if you will. I'm going to look at this railing and remember that the upgrade button's right about there. That's what I'm going to click when I want to upgrade this unit. Even though there are no units here, I'm just going to click around here, click on this little railing. We're going to keep doing this until wave 32 or 33, just make sure after wave 31, that's when we're actually going to leave the stage. So we're going to keep upgrading our units for a while and just repeat this over and over. Again, even if you can't see units, like this account obviously has no units here, I'm going to pretend I can because I found earlier that the upgrade button would be about lined up with where that railing is, kinda. So I just click where this railing is after clicking where the unit would be. Now once we get to wave 32, we're going to be ready to actually leave the stage here, so I'm going to upgrade my units one last time. Make sure that if I accidentally click the sell button on any of these, that I'm going to click around my, avatar over here. You want to click on this side of your screen if you accidentally click the sell button. So I'm going to do that for every account here. Now we should be ready to leave, so what I'm going to do is start with the bottom right, of course, and we're going to click the 3 dots here, click leave game, and leave. Do that for every single account. They should all end up back in the lobby. Once they do, I'm going to go and stop the recording. Should be exactly on 18 minutes this time around, and there we go. I'm going to go and save that, and the macro is done. That was pretty much all for how to record the macro. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. That was all for the guide portion of it. This should be a pretty solid farm. I don't think they're going to patch this for a while. The only way they could is by adding captchas, but this method is pretty flawless. I'm going to go ahead and loop it for you guys on screen. I'll have a little time lapse as I always do, showing if the macro works, but thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next one, and have a great day.